First day here, and we're going to do some dove hunting. We got 3 different species of doves we're trying to get here. We were able to get a mourning dove in Wyoming with the dogs actually, so we're down to a white wing, an Inca, and Eurasian dove. Obviously Eurasian doves are all over the place. There's a ton of white winged doves here, and the Inca doves are sporadic, so not sure if we're going to get into them tonight or not. If we don't get them today, we may try to use the dogs on some later, but this is the first time we're doing a traditional dove hunt. So we got Dad lined up over to the side over here, Justin a little bit farther. Doves are already flying. We got about 3 hours till dark, and we're gonna do some banging. Here, they're just coming mostly this way. Yep. Is it okay to shoot here? See? Okay. Eurasian dove right there, and you can tell because they call it a Eurasian Collared Dove, and you can see the marking on its neck. A species that actually came over to the US and keep growing like crazy, so they're just about everywhere, and their population is increasing. White-winged dove here. Obviously the markings say everything on this with the white band on the wing. We've already got the white wing and the Eurasian. Might as well go get the third one today, and then we can come back. Yeah.
Oh. But you won't be seeing them.
There's a Inca dove, small dove species. They don't traditionally fly as high as a white wing or a mourning dove, so these guys stick pretty low. But I mean, fit in the palm of my hand. What distinguishes these guys, obviously besides them being so small, is that they fly pretty close to the ground, not as high as a normal dove. But their population is pretty stable and actually growing. White?
No, white. It's small.
Ah, small. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Just wrapping up after a heck of an afternoon. Actually ended up getting a white wing, Eurasian, and Inca dove all this afternoon, which is awesome, but just did a ton of shooting down here. Well, we had a pretty good afternoon. Jesse's taking pics here. We got Inca dove, Eurasian dove, white wing dove. And I'm lucky I can actually hold the phone up at this angle because my shoulder hasn't done that much shooting ever.
So it is a little tender, along with, I don't know if you can see this, this is what I call dove thumb. So I'm putting the Kent shotgun shells into the Benelli. Hurts like crazy.
I was just getting ready to dove hunt this morning, and one of the most important things you can have is hearing protection here. And I like these because then you can communicate back and forth. So it cuts sound off above certain decibels, but then after that blocks it out when you shoot. Oh, morning of day 2 here, and we're out dove hunting again in a different spot. We're about an hour away from where we were yesterday. A lot thicker vegetation here, so doves are right on top of you. This is a good area for white wing and Eurasian dove, where yesterday you kind of had a mix of everything. So there's just really 2 in this kind of terrain here. Sun's popping up, we may have to bounce over to the other side, but should get some good shooting this morning, and then this afternoon we're going to head out for elegant quail. That one was too easy. Traditional dove hunting like this is completely different than what we've been doing upland hunting this year. Basically line up in a straight line, and they're doves where we're at here flying from any direction, and they're going to and from feed and water. So they basically move early in the morning, and then they'll move the last 4 or 5 hours at night. But it's non-stop shooting, and just different because you get different shooting angles and so forth, versus usually behind a dog. It's usually going away or something like that. But the old Benelli's getting a ton of work today. Banging right on cue. That was just a waste of 3 shells. Just for kicks. Dang it, missed the triple.
Dad's blazing away. Guys are working hard on the cell phone. Working hard. Doing a bunch of shooting again. Got white wings and mourning doves this morning. And no shortage, my shoulder is still sore. Lined up in a line and a little bit thicker here. I just finished up another awesome dove shoot here in Sonora. This is completely different than where we were yesterday. It's more brushy, so it was kind of quick zigzagging shots. But I can't get over just the shooting. Shoulder is a tad sore, so we're gonna go back, grab lunch, then grab arrow and shooter, and we're gonna head about an hour outside of Hermosillo to go look for some elegant quail. They got a couple different ranches we're gonna hit up.